Attention passionate New York Giants fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on New York Giants' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true New York Giants fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and New York Giants fans. Let's get to the news, all right, folks. Let's talk about what might be one of the most intriguing and potentially game-changing rumors floating around the NFL right now. A possible blockbuster trade involving Patrick Surtain from the Denver Broncos heading to the New York Giants. I know it sounds almost too good to be true, but the buzz is heating up, and it's something worth dissecting, especially for those of us invested in the Giants' future. So let's dive into what's happening, what it could mean, and how this move might shake up the entire NFC East. First off, what's the scoop? According to reports from NFL insider Diana Rossini and other sources, the Denver Broncos, currently sitting at a disappointing 4-8, are actively exploring trades to rebuild their roster. Their defense has struggled this season, giving up an average of around 27 points per game, which is way above the league average. They're looking to free up cap space, specifically around $20 million, to focus on rebuilding their quarterback position, and Surtain has become a prime target in these discussions. The Broncos, after all, are showing they're willing to part ways with their star cornerback, and the rumors suggest they're asking for a second-round pick in the 2026 draft and a fourth-round pick in 2027 in exchange for Surtain. Now, what makes Patrick Surtain such a hot commodity? Well, for starters, he's been one of the most consistent and high-level cover corners in the league. Drafted in 2021, Surtain has quickly established himself as a shutdown corner with over 210 tackles, 16 interceptions, and a PFF grade of 91. He's been selected to the Pro Bowl 3 times and earned All-Pro honors in 2024. His performance this season has been stellar. In 13 games, he's recorded 46 solo tackles, 21 assists, and 4 interceptions for 85 yards and a touchdown. His coverage grade sits at an impressive 91. And his ability to lock down receivers and force turnovers makes him a perfect fit for a team like the Giants, especially considering the issues they've had in their secondary this year. If we zoom out and look at the bigger picture, the Giants' secondary has been a bit of a roller coaster. Injuries have hampered their depth, and big plays allowed have put their defense under pressure. Adding Surtain could be the boost the Giants need to solidify their coverage and diminish explosive plays by opponents. NFL.com analysts see Surtain as elite when it comes to coverage, and the numbers back that up. His presence would immediately elevate the overall defensive efficiency. Sports betting odds suggest that acquiring Surtain could increase the Giants' chances of contending in the postseason, with some estimates indicating a potential boost of about 13% in win probability against teams like the Commanders. But why would the Broncos trade Surtain now? Well, for one, they're betting on a rebuild, freeing up cap space to prioritize bolstering their offensive line and developing their quarterback, which seems to be their focus moving forward. The Broncos' management is being pragmatic, especially after a tough season that's seen them lose key games and fall well short of expectations. Surtain, while still in his prime, has a hefty cap hit of around $25 million, which the Broncos are willing to shed in exchange for draft capital. They're looking to build for the future, and trading a top-tier CB for picks aligns with that strategy, similar to what the Jets did when they moved significant cap space to acquire draft picks and rebuild their roster. Now, turning our attention to the Giants and what this could mean for them. If the Giants pull off this deal, it would instantly transform their secondary into one of the top units in the league. Statistically, adding Surtain could improve their coverage efficiency by about 21%, reduce the number of touchdowns allowed, and increase their interceptions by roughly 4 over the remainder of the season. Imagine a defense where Surtain's shutdown ability locks down the opposition's top receivers, forcing turnovers, and giving the offense more opportunities to score. It's exactly the kind of boost that could push the Giants from a decent team to a serious playoff contender. Looking at the numbers, Surtain's addition could be a game-changer. His grade compared to current Giants cornerback banks would be plus 16 points, and his presence could help reduce opposing teams' passing yards by over 115 yards per game. Plus, with his proven track record of forcing turnovers, the the Giants' defense could see an 8% increase in takeaways. This isn't just about one player. It's about elevating the entire unit and making the Giants' defense a real nightmare for offenses. And let's not forget the impact on the Giants' Super Bowl odds. Right now, their chances are around plus 20-0, which is pretty long, but if Certain joins, some betting companies are already moving those odds to around plus 12-0. That's a significant shift, especially considering how much a lockdown corner like Certain can influence games. His presence on the field makes a difference of about 1-7 wins over the course of a season, according to NFL analytics, a big boost for a team with playoff ambitions. Of course, this kind of move isn't just about immediate gains. It's also about building a foundation for sustained success. The Giants have shown flashes of brilliance this season, but consistency has been an issue. Adding a player like Certain could help establish a core of young, talented defenders that can compete at the highest level for years to come. It's reminiscent of the dynasties that built their defenses around shutdown corners. Think of the Ravens' secondary or the Seahawks' Legion of Boom. The Giants are clearly in a position where they want to be serious contenders, and acquiring Certain would send a clear message that they're not just in the mix, they're here to dominate. Now, let's talk about the broader context. The NFL is a league where every move counts, and the trade deadline is always a time of high drama. The Giants, under head coach Brian Daboll and GM Joe Scone, have been patient and strategic, focusing on building through the draft and smart signings. But this move, if it happens, would show they're willing to go all in for a Super Bowl run. The NFC East is highly competitive, with the Eagles, Cowboys, and Commanders all fighting for supremacy, and adding a player like Certain could tip the scales in favor of the Giants, giving them a true edge on defense. In terms of team fit, Certain's style meshes well with the Giants' defensive scheme. He's a versatile corner who excels in man coverage, but also has the instincts to play zone effectively. His ability to read plays quickly and make plays on the ball aligns perfectly with what defensive coordinator Wink Martindale emphasizes: aggressive, disruptive defense. If the Giants can get this deal done, they'd be adding not only a talented player, but also a proven leader and a veteran who's been recognized for his elite coverage skills. And we should consider the long-term implications, too. Certain is only in his third season, meaning he's entering his prime. Locking in a player of his caliber for the next few years could help the Giants develop a more cohesive, intimidating secondary that opponents will think twice about throwing against. It also sets a precedent, showing that the Giants are serious about competing now, but also planning for the future. This kind of rebuild, centered around top-tier talent like Certain, can help the Giants break out of their recent cycles of mediocrity and aim for sustained success. So, in summary, this trade rumor isn't just about a player swap. It's about a strategic move that could reshape the NFC East landscape, bolster the Giants' defense, and give them a real shot at making a deep playoff run. The Broncos are clearly betting on their rebuild, and the Giants have a golden opportunity to pounce on a player who could be a cornerstone for years to come. The excitement is palpable, and as Giants fans, we all hope that this deal materializes because it's exactly the kind of move that can elevate a team from good to great. And now, New York Giants fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Giants. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest New York Giants news. Let's keep the passion alive and get ready for what could be a historic season. Go Giants!